Alright. So I guess we are live, everyone. Hello. Hello, gamers. So, yeah. Been practicing for the last 3 hours, so. Alright. Gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm start, by the way. So, this is Half-Life, everyone. One of the most famous games out there, and still is today, with over 9 million views now on the Half-Life Alyx trailer. Oh yeah, if you don't know, there's a new Half-Life game coming out on March 2020 for VR actually, after 12 years not developing a new game for Half-Life. So one of the main glitches in this game is... What? Okay. So one of the main glitches in this game is bunny hopping. Basically you jump and then you strafe in the air, and that builds up some speed, so you can get like over 100 velocity. You can see like in the middle under the screen, you can see my velocity. I have like 550 right now. So here we're gonna do something called NPC abuse, where you push a scientist into a door that Freeman is not supposed to open, but the scientist can apparently open. But if you save load while being in that map, he cannot open the door anymore. So you have to do a single segment, and that can really be a pain later on in the run. And if you are like frame perfect, you can actually lower FPS to 5, and the door will get open. Normally it's supposed to be closed. And fun fact, you cannot push the scientists when they're talking. They have to be quiet. And to the middle left, that's in game time, so you can see what my game time is. It will be bugged if we crash, but it's probably not gonna happen. And a little bit slow. There we go. And yeah, basically the start of the game, nothing much happens. It's basically cutscene, first 2-3 minutes before we can move on. One of the most important things to talk about right now is that this game is FPS based, while most games nowadays are tick based. And that makes a huge difference when I lower FPS. Like before, I didn't tell about point. So basically, if you lower FPS, the NPCs will move really fast. If you're like on 100 FPS like I am, it will probably go like this. The NPCs, if you are 5, that will go like this. So FPS really makes a difference. It's the same with bunny hopping. If you bunny hop with like 60 FPS, you're not gonna get that smooth bunny hops like you will compared to 100 FPS. Okay, there's basically nothing much to do now right now. And you can also see I have a right crosshair. If I save load, that crosshair will disappear because I don't have any weapons on me right now. And as it is now, it's really important to keep it, because we're soon gonna do a 1-minute skip where you're not gonna see the resonate cascade at all. We're just gonna take this prop and fire all the way up there. There's a level change trigger right there. Get into that and then get down here. Found by Proto, so shoutouts to him. And yeah, for this you need like perfect pixel setup thing. Right, here we go. Also perfect frame. This, by the way. There we go. Got it. Nice. Now we're gonna now we're gonna do jump bug. Hey, we did it. Pork. Basically, jump bug is like when you are 1 or 2 units from the ground and you hold crouch and then you immediately jump and stop holding crouch immediately. It's a perfect frame trick, by the way. It's really hard to do. But if you lower FPS, you can actually get it a bit more consistent than you would at 99 FPS. So that's why I lowered my FPS to like 24 right there. And now we're just gonna beat through everything here. It's not really none of our business. We're just we're just here to escape, to be honest. And then we're gonna take the pistol and move on. Get down the hole. Yes. And now we're gonna do prop boost right there, object boost they're called. That's basically where you hold E and you can like get a ton of speed. You can see that here. That was not enough. Please. Oh, that was so close. Okay, good. There we go. So that's a way we can skip everything. And now we're gonna do a new glitch here that has never been seen before at a marathon. Basically, I grab armor at the beginning if you didn't see that, and armor's materials. And I pick a lot more armor. And when I do that, you can actually skip that electricity thing and still have some health with you. So it's very nice, you know? Also, normally we not only do we jump, but with the scroll wheel we also use a command for dog roll and with bus dog, obviously. But sadly, there's something wrong with my mouse wheel, so I can't really dodge. When I try to jump, it also docks at the same time, and it really messes up everything. Oh no, okay, he's gonna die, so we have to redo this. Oh yeah, this is another NPC abuse we have to do in first try, where we skip just this whole entire thing, this whole map that is super long, and an extra map also. And now we just made stream. Oh no! Oh, that just did not happen. Oh my god, that's never happened before for me. The grenade was too close to me. Come on. Yes! There we go. Let's go. No more, but yeah, we use dog rolls mostly for some water boost triggers so we can get a ton of speed. And we'll also use it if we need to get over something where a jump would be too much. So yeah, I sadly have to deal with... Can't do that. And that was another NPC abuse, by the way. Let's skip the whole chapter. And now we're gonna do another object boost that I failed horribly. Now we're gonna get those grenades like we did before. So now we have 10, and now we're gonna... Ooh! There we go. Then we're gonna grenade boost so we get a ton of speed. Yeet! Oh no, get up. Better just get up as quick as possible so we don't lose health from the acid. Alright, and then... Oh yeah, another thing, if a button is on the other side of the wall, you can actually... Like, if a button was on the other side of this thing, you can press E and it will activate. So you can actually press buttons through walls. Kind of funny. Now we're gonna do a lot of speed here and hopefully edge bug. Oh, kind of need the edge bug. There we go. And I land on some kind of slow so it couldn't bunny hop. Now another edge bug. Without dying, obviously. There we go. And you can... Usually you would take 1 extra damage, but if you lower FPS you will not get it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And now we're just gonna press these 2 buttons. And another edge bug. What? Okay. There we go. So that was 3 edge bugs in like, what, 30 seconds? Alright. Yeet! There we go. And I got a little bit of a boost from not only the hand grenade, but also from the barrels. But the most important thing why I got that high is because of the lamp. You can like kind of get a slope of the lamp. Oh, that was close. I thought I died there. And also here we would have used duck rolls to get in much quicker. But as I said, my mouse wheel is kind of broken, so I can't use it. And now we have pressed all the buttons without going in here. First now we're going in, and then we press the button from the other side of the wall. And now we're just gonna go down here with the zombie, and that way you can get these 2 guys alive. And it's important for that because we can get some health from that dude. If you have 50 HP or less, you can actually get some. You can get 25 HP from the scientist. And for some reason, okay. Hello, game. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother. I don't know why that happened, but when you lower FPS there, you were not supposed to take any damage. I don't know why I did. Pretty weird. Oh well, what can I do? So here we would do a boost. But yeah, like I said, I can't because of the stock roll thing. But we can still do this. And we don't really know why it does that, but you know, we cannot explain every single trick in the game. And here we're gonna throw a nade. Ooh, I don't know about that one. We'll see. Okay, it worked. So basically, the previous map we went through and this map, they go together. So if you break the boxes, these things will spawn on the next map. And I got exactly what I needed. 2 health kits and 2 trip mines. And now we're gonna get up here by using our trip mines. Easy. And then BR through. And try not to take damage like I just did. That was a lot. And now we're gonna do a forward object boost and then shoot the box immediately after. So yeah, the most important things here are object boost, bunny hopping, and FPS. Since you sometimes need to lower FPS. And for some reason that guy didn't die the first shot on the shotgun. Now we're just gonna peer through this whole thing. Some people actually go at the end of the last map of Glass Pit, take some armor and health so they can do a grenade boost here, but not everyone does that, and we still don't quite know. Well, we do know that the hand grenade is faster, but there are some really bad things with it. You can easily get stuck. Like, you can easily also slide off the rails. And the problem with this version I'm running on is that if you save, when you just got in, you can not load the last save you made again. That's the bad thing about this. But the good thing about this one is that we can actually can actually load a save while charging a gauze. We cannot do that on the other version where two quick saves will work at once. Here, please, man. Don't be rude. And then that was an edge bug, by the way. Perfect angle edge bug. Here through everything, it's none of our business. Just do these two dudes because they're kinda annoying when we go back. Another SMG nades, and then again we're gonna. There we go. And then we're gonna hit that thing again from out here, even though we're supposed to go in. Now we're gonna go in, and the reason we're still going in is because we want some health. There's a health charger right here. On the other side of the wall, obviously. And then immediately pick out the pistol and reload when the white fade comes up. There we go. And then hold the button. Hold the pistol so you can. There we go, reloading. And when it gets to down like 3 ammo, we're gonna go fast with it and then spam E, and then it should. Perfect timing, yes. Okay, and then we're gonna jump bug because it's a marathon and why not? And we die. Okay, then let's try again. Third try. I wanna get this. I wanna get this so badly. There we go. Now we're just gonna take this. We need it because, yeah, this one is not blown up. We need to use this rail thing. Little tiny automatic train, you know, from Black Mesa. And now we're just almost drowning. Which is not very good, but we're just gonna get some air here. And now here comes a hard part that dog rolling is really good for. Oh yes, I got through. If I didn't, it wouldn't be too much of a problem. There's a backup you can do. That's only like a 4 seconds time lost. Oh nice. Okay, I hit the wall. That's not very good. Okay. Yes, there we go. Just do that, whatever. And then another object boost through G-Man. Actually faster than G-Man Pork. And another NPC abuse, but using the Vortigon instead. Yeah, fun fact, Vortigons can actually open door in this game. Imagine Gordon Freeman cannot open doors, but a freaking Vortigon can open doors. Valve are experts at making games. Very nice. Now we're gonna. I don't know, enemies. There are enemies. We're just so fast at bunny hopping that yeah, you might not see them that well. I mean, we bunny hop pretty fast, so it's kind of hard to see the enemies sometimes. And I think most speedrunners who runs this game ignores them. And now we got kidnapped, so now we have lost all of our weapons, sadly. And now we're gonna save low and do 6 jumps here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Save load and then jump. And then do a pretty good pre-strafe and get the crowbar so we can get down here. And now we're gonna strafe that side of the pipe so we get a ton of speed. Now I'm stuck, and now I'm not stuck anymore. That valve is pretty weird sometimes. And now residue processing is a chapter with basically a lot of garbage been sorting around. But first part we're getting to all this acid that I have no idea what it's been used for. Also there, if you, which I failed pretty badly, if you lower FPS while going down there, you can keep your speed. If you go 99 FPS, you will immediately lose all your speed. those. That's because it's a segmented run, so they has practiced a lot on how to do it exactly. But it's a segmented run. There's a big difference compared to RTA and segmented. Segmented is where you start and then you do maybe a 5-second part as fast as possible, and then whoever gets the fast gets that segment, and then you move on with that guy safe and who got the fastest, and make a new one where you also go around for like 5 seconds, and that way you can make like the coolest run of all time. And that's how HL21 is done in 20 minutes and 41 seconds. And there I just lowered my FPS so I don't get hit by the trip mines. It's a very good way to do it. But yeah, because the reason lower FPS works with trip mines because you don't really hit the trip mine in those 5 images you see when you run at 5 FPS. That's why it works. What? Oh, okay. I got confused there. And we're gonna destroy that trip mine. We could skip this map immediately by just taking the scientists, but we're still gonna go up because we want the gauze. The gauze is very important for this game, and it makes surface tension so much faster. Let's see if he's gonna follow me all the way up here on the stairs. Sometimes he can be really annoying. Also, the reason I have 50 HP or 50 HP or below, like I have 47. The reason for that is because we need that guy to follow us, and he will always follow us even if the enemies are behind him. Or we're low, 50 HP or low. He's so addicted that he wants to heal us. So that's why not addicted, but like he really wants to heal us. So that's why he is really attracting. So he doesn't care about enemies. But there are some times where even when you do this, he will still get scared by enemies and he will not do anything. Come here, scientist. Like normally when I shoot that soldier, he would run away immediately. But he didn't because of my health. Oh, what? And now surface tension, probably one of the coolest and hardest, by the way, in this whole game. I wanna get this. There we go. Yeah, for some you can, if you lower FPS, you can like land on slope and not take any damage. It's called slope bug. For sadly I didn't get it. It would have been so cool, so I could show it off to everyone. And then satchel boost up here. Oh yeah, when you fire SMG nades, the enemies will get scared. So they will actually stop trying to kill you. But there are some times where they still will try to kill you. Oh, he didn't hit me. Can I actually... Yeah, this is a good idea. Okay, good. Let's do one more. 79 HP, that's really bad. Let's try. Pipe to pipe. Hey, we did it. Okay. I've already done a lot of mistakes, but Half-Life 1 is seriously optimized to like seconds matters. Like people have found glitches, not glitches, but like small little strats for some places where you can save like 2 seconds by doing that. That is hard. That people are actually going for because this game is so optimized if you want to get world record. And now we're gonna... Oh my god, that was so good. We did it. So that's just a little bit of a gauze boost, and then yeah. So here you can do this and then double shot with shotgun, and you will get you will duplicate ammo. 97 health. Just gonna do it from here. We're gonna go up here. Also, when you lower FPS while going down, you will reduce the amount of fall damage you will get. You might get lower fall damage because of lower FPS. Here comes the worst map for NPC abuse. Don't try this at home, by the way. It's so painful. I was trying to do maximum IHC there, but failed horribly. So we're just gonna go this way, and hopefully we get it first try. Come on, soldier, come here. PogChamp, we did it. So in this map, instead of putting, I think it was like it would call damage normally. In this case, instead of putting 1 in the command, they put -1, so it gives me health instead of damage instead. So we're gonna take a lot of health, basically infinite health all the way till the end. And I forgot how many cycles we have taken now. I think that's 7, 8, 9. Usually I would take 9, but since it's a marathon, I want to be safe, so we're gonna take 11. There we go. I probably took more than that, but yeah, whatever. Then we're extra safe, you know. So now we can just do whatever we want. Also, armor really slows down your. I don't really have enough gauze to do this. There's like you can like look at an angle with perfect pixel with the gauze, so you can destroy this thing. But yeah, sadly, I don't really have that much gauze, and I really want to use it for forget about Freeman. This chapter here. -1 damage. Well, it's what the command says. Damage amount, and then you're supposed to type 1. But but if you type damage -1, it's basically +1. If that makes sense to you. Beautiful. And I would just self-gauze. You can like self-gauze at some areas, so you get like a little bit of height. But it does cost some health though. But it's definitely worth it. You could see that it was actually pretty cool. But they're kind of hard to control. And I've been playing this game for quite a while now, and I'm still struggling with some of the major glitches for this game. And here we're gonna do another edge bug with 20 FPS. There we go. Not taking any damage whatsoever. Then some teenage up here. So yeah, it's kind of nice that we can just get stuck at that door. That's also what makes a difference with FPS. If I went through that infinite health door with 5 FPS, I will only get 5 health per second. If I do 100, I will get 100 health per second. If I did 500 FPS, I would get 500 health per second. And yeah, I just killed all the H-Crons and hoped that he would get to the door immediately, but no, I had to wait like extra 5 seconds. That's the main issue with this when you gauze the door and hit him. But what can you do? I forgot, when you look at a yaw at 180, you can actually safe load with the gauze, and you will get the boost from there. Usually you have to do it like behind you so you could get the boost. And now we're gonna skip whole Lampicore by doing this. There we go. Now we don't need to rise up the water. Who wants to do that chapter anyway? Am I right? And some more fast movement here that we need to do. And then SMG nade up here. Right, nice. And then another NPC abuse. Where we do this with Barney. He opens the door for us, and then we SMG nade so he gets scared and open that door over there. But he runs all the way over there. And we're also gonna skip this too by just putting a hornet gun right there. That was kind of sloppy. And I'm gonna do. Oh, I don't think that works. No, you can like hit the very corner on that thing, and this cage with butterflies in, you can break it. It takes a few seconds, but yeah. I didn't get it. It's completely fine. Now we're gonna take out our satchel. As you can see, I cannot use it, it's bugged. So we have to hold it for like, I think it's 20 seconds. And then it won't be bugged anymore. It's still bugged. There we go. Oh, I need to hold it. Now it's Gonarch's lair, which we in Hover Swords can skip. And save over a minute compared to HL1. But we're basically just gonna hit this. I think it's a she actually. If I remember correctly. Gonarch. I always thought it was a he. But yeah, I'd put the satchel over there. Because that little ammo box you see, I can get both a lot of gauze ammo from it, and I can also get 3 satchels from it. But I didn't want to spend another cycle on this boss thing. If I did that, I would have like 85 right now instead of 100. So it's better just to do the other thing, because you will still have... because then you will still have 5 satchels. And hopefully he won't go to the middle. And... go to the middle. No, that's not a good idea. Oh, come on. Hopefully, yes, okay, good. Good. If he goes to the middle there, he will be bugged on the last one. So you will not be able to shoot him at all, and then you have basically... No, I don't want to use the last satchel. I mean trip mine. So, but we want to break this gauge up. We don't want to spend any more time with Gonarch's lair. Oh, I'm blind. There we go. I was supposed to do that already in the Black Fate, but... There we go. Going fast. Another SMG nade boost. We can always get SMG nades and hand grenades, you know. There's a lot of ammo you can pick up here in Sen. Oh. Hit me, please. And now we're gonna place a tripman here and yeet! And that's how you do it. And now we're just gonna self-gauze, there we go, and then hit the teleporter here. Fast knee in length. And then kill these steel crystals so it doesn't get health. And then shoot 5 times with the revolver and SMG nade. And a little bit there and there. And then SMG nade up here. Time coming up, by the way. Oh no! Oh, rip. There we go. And that was the game. Timer stop, by the way. Yeah, he teleported me, so that's why I had to reload again. But that was Half-Life 1. I don't know what else to say. But I think we had a lot of health left. And now we're gonna see G-Man. Hello, G-Man. How are you doing?
Most of them were government property. As for the
I came overestimate by 30 seconds. Oh well, that's how it goes.
is in our control for the time being, thanks to
Thanks, man. Well, we've got through a lot now. like 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, around there. 3 years ago. The world record was like 1 minute of this. It was like 31:30 or something like that. And now the world record is 28:05. We've gone through a lot of stuff now. Just really optimized this game now. It's incredible. Yeah, don't really have anything to say. Shout out to Sorcerers. That was just good service. You can always join Sorcerers Discord server if you want speedrun this game. Yeah, that's him.
If you're interested,
Just yeah, do it.
As a yes. Otherwise, well, I can offer you a battle you have no chance of winning. Rather an anticlimax after what you've just survived.
Time to choose. What should we do? Yes or no? I don't know.
It's time to choose.
No? Yeah, that's, you know, not accepting G-Man's offer. It's horrible anyway. Even though he's still gonna say yes to you. Spoiler alert, by the way.
Working together. No regrets, Mr. Freeman.
Oh no. RIP. Oh, I forgot to turn on flashlights. Observation terminated. Throughout the mouse, but I'm stuck. Lip brushes, by the way. But yeah. See y'all. Thank you very much for tuning in. And remember, if you want to run this game, you can always join Sorcerer's Discord.